Matt, our fifth fight on the prelims, UFC Auckland, coming at us this Saturday from Auckland, New Zealand. And listen, this is one at 170 pounds. It is very interesting because you got the Rockstar Callan taking on the assassin Kenan. And it's a fun fight because if you look at Kenan's style, it plays well into Callan. And Potter, very well-rounded guy, a guy that really flew onto the radar. I mean, he fought Marcin Held. A lot of people might recognize that name when ACB went over to Oceania, and he lost there. Then he got a win. Then he came in on short notice against Jalen Turner, the Tarantula, and got knocked out in the first round. And he was a big underdog in that fight coming in on short notice. But it's a 35-year-old guy that gets a shot in the UFC. He comes out and then shot out of a cannon, fights Maki Pitolo, who we talked about, great nickname there. But he gets a win. So now he's taking on the assassin Kenan, a guy that's 3-1 in the UFC. Yes, that one loss was a tough one, but it was against Great White, Alex Morono. And then after that, got a win here. Matt, how do you see this fight going? I mean, as far as the odds are concerned, Callan plus 155 underdog. You've got Kenan, a minus 190 favorite on Tapology at 507 votes. 88% are going with Kenan to get the win. 64% predicting a knockout.
So this is kind of one of those sneaky fight of the night contenders, if you will. I don't think it's going to win. I think the main event kind of has that locked down. But if you're looking for other fights on the card that you definitely want to watch and like don't go get pizza while it's on, this is one of them. Just due to the fact that Kenan has amazing Muay Thai. He's got really good jiu-jitsu. And he's just sort of a well-rounded guy. But his style is very much directed towards kind of reckless abandon. He's going to eat a shot to give a shot. And like you said, it really plays into Callan Potter's, not really game plan, but just his style as well. So it's going to be a lot of basically both guys just coming forward, kind of meeting in the middle. And it should make for a really interesting fight. Personally, I do favor Kenan. I just think his cardio is a little bit better. We've seen Potter tire in fights. And that's something that Kenan, as you can kind of see from the picture, he's in as good a shape as humanly possible. And cardio has never been an issue for him. And anytime you have a fight that's pretty closely matched, you always kind of go with the guy who can do his thing for longer. So I just feel like Kenan is sort of more geared. He's probably going to win this fight, I think. That my long-winded way of saying it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity, again, for Potter, an Australian guy fighting over in New Zealand. But for Kenan, this is another one to really put your foot in the door and try and vault over some other contenders in the division. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to be taking Kenan. I think he actually could have a good shot at a finish as well. So I'll agree with the rest of the crowd there and with the odds. But Matt, you're not going to want to miss the rest of our predictions for UFC Auckland, for the main card, for the prelims over there. Make sure you check those out. And as we always say with Fight Night Picks, Matt, let's get into it.